It's just an amazing land, tons of shade, and just a lot of personality.
They couldn't wait for school to get out to come to Camp James this year.
It's like a brand new adventure in your life when you come to Camp James.
Camp James! I love Camp James! I love it more!
We're one of the few camps that operates as early as 7 in the morning to as late as 6 in the afternoon, so we can serve all kinds of working families. We can also accommodate ages from 4 to 13, which very few places will take that young or that old, so again, you're only going to one drop. One of the most other unique aspects about Camp James, different than any other camp, is the flexible scheduling we allow. So you can go 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 4 or 5, or any combination. And that works well with doctors, nurses, firemen, individuals who have really unique work schedules or lots of vacation time. We're serving 500 kids a day, over 2,000 families, 2,000 kids each summer. This is a big need here. We also are one of the only few camps in Orange County that is what you would call a traditional camp. We are not a daycare, and we're not teaching a one specific skill. It's an all-around camp, outdoorsy feel, all of our activities outdoors, recreation, fun, open space. And that's really unique. In Orange County, there isn't a lot of other camps that are offering that, especially not full day programs and not the range of activities that we offer.
The camp provides them an atmosphere of physical activity, sports, a variety of other activities such as drama, gymnastics, rock climbing, music, arts. You just can't ask for anything more in one camp at all.
I love Camp James because it's kind of a melting pot of people, kids, different staff members, different family members, different parents. This camp has been one of the most unique experiences of my life. I've worked at other camps before, but this camp is different than the rest.
The other campers in my group were very nice. They get along, we share things. I think that's what this camp's about.
I just think that Camp James is such an amazing place. It's one of a kind. I mean, if you look back here, there's all those amazing trees. Those didn't grow overnight, obviously. And also, you know, the history definitely. The leaders are wonderful. The thing about Camp James that I really like, though, is that it's like a controlled chaos where it's always chaos, but there's never any problems.
It's important that you encourage the passion in each child, that you find what their capabilities are and to push them and to support them in whatever they want to do. If there was a way to bottle what they do here from the top to the bottom, I wish they could take this into the corporate world.
It has made me a better person because, well, they just have a lot of things for you, like for your goal. Like my goal is to try to be camper of the year again. So it's try to step me up and try to be my best.
I had really fun at my first year at Camp James this year. I went to archery, the bow and arrows. I learned how to launch the arrow. I learned a lot of things at Camp James, and it's a great camp.
And I love Camp James because it's not like every camp gets to go to Wild Rivers every day. It's not like that. It's not like they have a big open field where you can throw water balloons at people. And it's not like you have like a karate place at school or other camps. And you don't have like a big place where everybody's gathered to have fun.
I went to camp, but not a day camp. I usually would go 1 week out of the year, out of the summer, to camp. And that was a great experience. But I think this is even better for the kids because it's a daily activity that they can do for the summer. It gets them out of the house and gets them involved with other kids in Orange County.
Camp James has allowed my children to develop lasting relationships with other children. It's allowed us to start relationships with parents of other children. It's brought new ideas to my family. It's given us the ability to have our children in a trusting environment where we're not worried about what's going to happen during the day. And it's been a win-win situation all around.
After the first year here, and I got to know Orange County a little bit better, I went through what other programs would my kids have available to them for the summer. And as we went program to program and open house to open house, there was great programs if you wanted to do soccer, or if you wanted to do swimming, or if you wanted to do, one academic event. But there were no programs that we could find that varied the opportunities for my kids to learn and to grow in a variety of areas, and then also do that and have the same group of kids with them week after week so that they got to have those relationships as well.
I was in London interning this summer, and I came back as soon as I possibly could. I would have been here the first week, but I had to get over my jet lag first, and then I've been at camp ever since. I just walked in and said, give me a job, I want to be here. I couldn't stay away.
We get emails daily of people who used to work here when they were 14 as volunteers, or who went here when they were 8, and they email us copies of the award they got for Happy Camper back in 1992. So it's really touching when we hear these things, and makes us feel good about what's happening here on this property.
I like to go to tumbling, and I like to make new friends. And I can have dreams about all of this stuff.
Of course, I like it just because it's beautiful around here.
I want my future family to come to camp because it's just amazing. It's definitely a life-changing experience.